Welcome in, everybody. This is BMC Collectibles. My name is Alex. Today, we have one case of 2024 Leaf Collective Multisport. While we get started, please like and subscribe over on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram at bmc.collectibles and save us as a seller on eBay. I also need to mention that there is no purchase necessary for the link down in the description. Thank you, Kevin. I appreciate that. Uh-oh. There we go. I don't know why there's always two that don't want to come out. All right. Let us get started with box number one. Today is my second to last day with you guys. Tomorrow is my last day. Beeve is coming back, and then he will be back taking over breaking most likely. Alright guys, starting off with box number one. Juju Lewis, 1 of 1. Nick Dunlap, 1 of 1. Larry Little, 4 of 10. John Smoltz, 4 of 7. And this is sick. R9, Ronaldo Nazario, 3 of 8. Good afternoon, David. How you doing? Yeah, well, seriously, that's a great way to start first box of this case, if I do say so myself. All right. Box number 2, and another soccer banger. Lamine Yamal, 101. Very nice. Magic Johnson, 101. DJ Lagway, 1 of 7. T-Mac Tetiroa McMillan, 6 of 6. And boom, Travis Hunter, 8 of 10. Very, very nice. Thank you. You have a good Easter as well. Yeah, the Yamal is nice. All right. Box number 3. Jim Longborg, 1 of 1. Reggie Jackson on the gold vinyl, 1 of 1. Very nice. Dave Casper, 3 of 7. Antoine Walker, 1 of 1. And the GOAT, Barry Sanders, 6 of 8 on the auto. One-on-one printing plate for Tommy Fury. This is a magenta printing plate. Edgerrin James, 101. maybe the worst NBA analyst ever, Kendrick Perkins. 5 of 6. He's funny, at least. Jerry Cheevers, 3 of 5. And Miss Olivia Dunn, 3 of 4 on the auto. Chris Mullen, 1 of 1. Big Sexy, Bartolo Colon, 1 of 1. Not mad at that. Irving Fryer, 2 of 6. Hall of Famer Billy Wagner, 4 of 8. And this is a sick one. Dual auto redemption for Steph Curry and Jason Kidd. Wow. That is going to be our first multi-signer that's going to have to go to random.org. I think we pulled a Patrick Mahomes, Andy Reid one in one of the earlier cases. Now Steph Curry and Jason Kidd. I don't remember. I don't remember which case it was. Dave Stewart, 1 of 1. Tim Hardaway, 1 of 1. So nice you had to see him twice. Big Sexy, 7 of 8. Should be in a Mets uniform. I'm not sure what the case hits are in this, to be completely honest. Gavi, I don't even know if there are any. 1 of 7. Nice hit. And Tony Oliva and Wade Boggs, 13 of 15 on our second duel. I know, like, some of the other manufacturers do case hits, Topps and Panini and stuff, but as far as I know, I don't know if there are any for Leaf. Goldberg, 1 of 1. Michael Irvin, 1 of 1. Steven Stamkos, 6 of 10. Rahib Rocket Ismail, 6 of 7. And net burners for Larry Bird, 1 of 4. I like these inserts quite a bit. This is a 101 printing plate for Kate Beckinsale. That is a yellow printing plate. Now we have R7, CR7. Cristiano Ronaldo, 101. Greg Oden, 2 of 5. Rafael Leao, 101 on that. Very nice. I would have to agree with you there, Jake. Ed O'Neill, 8 of 8. All I can do is agree. Oh my. Indeed. Indeed. 101. Anthony Munoz, 101. Randy Johnson, 7 of 10. John Monafusco, 1 of 2. And Trinity Rodman, USA, 1 of 1. Very nice hit. And we are on to the final box of the break. Alfie Gilchrist, 1 of 1. Anthony Munoz, 1 of 1 printing plate. This is a magenta plate. Arena Sabalenka, 7 of 7. Nice hit. Mickey Hatcher, 6 of 7. And closing us out is Ja Morant, net burners, 7 of 7. All right, guys, that is going to be it for Collective. Thank you all so much for joining. I'm going to do a hit recap and then get into these randoms we have to do. If you don't want to stick around for the hit recap, I completely understand. Thank you so much for joining anyways. Definitely hope to see you in the next one. Let us get started. Juju Lewis, Nick Dunlap, Larry Little, John Smoltz, Ronaldo Nazario, Lamine Yamal, Magic Johnson, DJ Lagway, Tetaroa McMillan, Travis Hunter, Jim Lonborg, Reggie Jackson, Dave Casper, Antoine Walker, and Barry Sanders. Tommy Fury, Edgerrin James, Kendrick Perkins, Jerry Cheevers, Olivia Dunn, Chris Mullen, Bartolo Colon, Irving Fryer, Billy Wagner, Dave Stewart, Tim Hardaway, Bartolo Colon, Gavi, Goldberg, Michael Irvin, Steven Stamkos, Rahib Rocket Ismail, and Larry Bird. Kate Beckinsale, Cristiano Ronaldo, Greg Oden, Rafael Leao, Ed O'Neill, Kate Beckinsale, Anthony Munoz, Randy Johnson, John Monafusco, Trinity Rodman, Alfie Gilchrist, Anthony Munoz, Arena Sabalenka, Mickey Hatcher, and Ja Morant. And for our duels, Tony Oliva and Wade Boggs, and Steph Curry and Jason Kidd on the redemption. All right, if you have either of these, any of these players, or are in the next break and just want to stick around, give me a minute to get this set up and I will be right back. Do you do Percy's? If you message us about Percy's, we'll see what we can do. Most of our inventory for Leaf is for eBay breaks. But shoot us a DM on eBay and we'll get back to you. All right, guys, you know the deal. We are going to roll a pair of die. The number has to be 3 or higher to be valid. We're then going to randomize each list that amount of times, and the name that comes out on top is going to get the card. Let's see how many times we are rolling. We are only going 6 times, starting off with Tony Oliva and Wade Boggs. That is 5 times. 1 plus 5 is 6. One more time. Tony Oliva taking home the first duel. And now on to Steph Curry and Jason Kidd for the redemption. That is 5. 1 plus 5, definitely 6. One more time. Jason Kidd taking home the dual redemption. All right, guys, if you are in Pro Set Pure, that will be back with you in about 10 minutes. Thank you all so much for joining me for this one. And yeah, stick around for the next one. Thank you. Welcome in, everybody. This is BMC Collectibles. My name is Alex. Today we have one case of 2024 Pro Set Pure Football. While we get started, please like and subscribe on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram at bmc.collectibles and save us as a seller on eBay. I also need to mention that there is no purchase necessary for the link down in the description. Draft season is here. I'm loving it. I'm super into it this year. None of these boxes want to stand up straight. Not cool. Alright guys, as a reminder, since I am by myself, I will be sleeving and top loading between each box. Alright, starting off with box number 1, Juju Lewis, 1/49. Jonathan Brooks, 25/25. Luther Burden, 7/10. Okay. I don't know, sometimes eBay decides not to work. This is cool though. 101 for Darren Sproles. Nice. Tarheeb Still, 9/10. Dylan Laub, 3/3. And boys, we got a nice one coming up. Quad Auto, Shador Sanders, Dallin Hayden, Will Shepard, and Travis Hunter. 1/2 on the quad. Oh boy. That's a scary one. Are there any Giants fans here? Curious what you guys want to do with the draft. What you'd want. All right. Xavier Thomas, 24/49. Cam Ward, 1/10. Sam Hartman, 1/75. Andrell Anthony, 3/5. Alan Bowman, 4/6. Devontae Walker, 2/4. And Luther Burden, 5/10. Joe Montana, 19 of 49. Hudson Card, 1 of 5. Braylon Trice, 2 of 3. Mason Taylor, 2 of 5. Malik Murphy, 1 of 1. Roydell Williams, 3 of 4. And another quad auto. DJ Lagway, Jaden Davis, CJ Carr, and Elijah Brown. 6 out of 10 on the quad. That is our second multi going to random.org. I just hit my arm on the table. Okay, next box. Anthony Gold, 60 of 75. Aeneas Smith, 6 of 10. Shador Sanders, 28 of 49. Frederick Moore, 3 of 4. MJ Morris, 4 of 8. Blake Shapen, 2 of 4. And Riley Leonard, 2 of 15. Okay, next box. MJ Morris, 3 of 15. Whoopsies. Luke Altmaier, 46 of 75. Jaquan Jackson, 53 of 75. Ryan Flournoy, 3 of 5. Tejuan Palmer, 2 of 4. Jalen McMillan, 4 of 4. And Tetairoa McMillan, 6 of 6. box number 6. 22 out of 75 for Quinshon Judkins. Devontae Adams, 45 of 75. Nate Yarnell, 25 of 49. Carter Bradley, 6 of 8. Cornelius Johnson, 2 of 8. Siobhan Cordiero, 1 of 5. And pick 1-1. Cameron Ward, 6 of 6. All right, that was the halfway point. Box number 7. All right. Thomas Castellanos, 23 of 49. Adonai Mitchell, 9 of 75. Justice Haynes, 2 of 2. TJ Finley, 1 of 2. Trey Harris the third, 2 of 4. G-Mac George McIntyre, 2 of 2. And Marshall Falk, 10 of 10. All right. Next box. Terry Bradshaw, 49 of 49. Brock Vandegrift, 1 of 1. Jim Harbaugh, 43 of 49. Malachi Nelson, 4 of 8. Ethan Garbers, 1 of 15. Tariq Owens, 1 of 5. And Travis Hunter, 1 of 3. All right. Let me just slide these down. All right, next box. All right. Amarian Hampton, 20 of 49. Ricky Parasol, 2 of 25. Ryan Flournoy, 2 of 3. Xavier White, 6 of 6. Jalen Daniels, 4 of 5. Johnny Wilson, 3 of 4. And Ashton Genty, 8 of 8. Gorgeous hit. Okay. Next box. Box number 10. Devin Leary, 75 of 75. Jawar Jordan, 38 of 49. Josh Allen, 12 of 49. Joe Montana, 2 of 7. Jermaine Burton, 5 of 8. Jermaine Jackson, 1 of 1. And Luther Burden, 10 of 10. That's our second Luther Burden auto, right? Luther Burden spot eating. I think he's getting a little bit overlooked in this draft class. Whoopsies. Kind of spoiled that a little. Hopefully you guys didn't see too much. Bill Parcells, 33 of 75. Nico Iamaliava, the man getting the worst advice in the world, 24 out of 75. Evan Stewart, 4 of 10. Haynes King, 2 of 2. Max Brosmer, 4 of 7. DJ Uigalele, 4 of 7. And dual auto, Colby Young and Dominic Levitt, 1 of 5. That is our third multi-signer. All right, final box of the break. Good luck. Dylan Gabriel, 21 of 25. Isaiah Davis, 12 of 75. Roger Staubach, 3 of 10. Daquan Finn, 3 of 7. Kyle McCord, 2 of 6. Juju Lewis, 3 of 6. Nice hit. And closing us out, Lenoris Sellers, 2 of 5. All right, guys, that is going to be it from me today. I am going to finish sleeving and top loading and then do a quick hit recap before getting into the randoms. If you don't want to stick around for that, thank you so much. Tomorrow is my last day of breaking with you guys, at least for a while. We do have 2023 Pop running tomorrow. So if you're a big fan of Pop Century, we're going to do some 2023 before 2025 comes out. And 2023 is some of the good stuff. It's got a crazy checklist. All right, let's get into hit recap. Juju Lewis, Jonathan Brooks, Luther Burden, Darren Sproles, Tarheeb Still, Dylan Laub, Xavier Thomas, Cameron Ward, Sam Hartman, Andrew Anthony, Alan Bowman, Devontae Walker, Luther Burden, Joe Montana, Hudson Card, Braylon Trice, Mason Taylor, Malik Murphy, Roydell Williams, Anthony Gold, Aeneas Smith, and Shador Sanders. Frederick Moore, MJ Morris, Blake Shapen, Riley Leonard, MJ Morris, Luke Altmaier, Jaquan Jackson, Ryan Flournoy, Tejuan Palmer, Jalen McMillan, Ted Tyrone McMillan, Quinshawn Judkins, Devontae Adams, Nate Yarnell, Carter Bradley, Cornelius Johnson, Siobhan Cordero, and Cameron Ward. Thomas Castellanos, Adonai Mitchell, Justice Haynes, TJ Finley, Trey Harris, George McIntyre, Marshall Falk, Terry Bradshaw, Brock Vandegrift, Jim Harbaugh, Malachi Nelson, Ethan Garbers, Tariq Owens, Travis Hunter, Omarion Hampton, Ricky Parasol, Ryan Flournoy, Xavier White, Jalen Daniels, Johnny Wilson, and Ashton Genty. Devin Leary, Jawar Jordan, Josh Allen, Joe Montana, Jermaine Burton, Jermaine Jackson, Luther Burton, Bill Parcells, Nico Iamaliava, Evan Stewart, Haynes King, Max Brosmer, DJ Uigalele, Dylan Gabriel, Isaiah Davis, Roger Staubach, Daquan Finn, Kyle McCord, Juju Lewis, and Lenora Sellers. And for our multi-signers, Colby Young and Dominic Lovett, DJ Lagway, Jaden Davis, CJ Carr, and Elijah Brown. And Shador Sanders, Dallin Hayden, Will Shepard, and Travis Hunter. All right, if you have any of these players or just want to stick around to watch, give me a minute or two to get this set up, and I will be right back. All right, guys, the way this is going to work is I am going to roll a pair of die. The number has to be 3 or higher to be valid. We are then going to randomize each list that amount of times, and the name that comes out on top is going to get the card. Let us see how many times we are rolling. We are only going 5 times on each list, starting off with Colby Young and Dominic Lovett. That is 4 times. 1 plus 4 is 5. One more time. Dominic Lovett taking home the duel. On to the first quad. DJ Lagway, Jaden Davis, CJ Carr, and Elijah Brown. Four times. 1 plus 4 is 5. One more time. CJ Carr taking home the first quad. And on to the second quad, Shador Sanders, Dallin Hayden, Will Shepard, and Travis Hunter. That is 4 times. You guys know we're going 5. One more time. Shador Sanders taking home the quad. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining. I have one more day left. Yeah, I'm looking forward to having you all there. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.